Got up, I've been checking up. Yes, I have been checking up in mainstream media to see, just see what some of the reports going on and stuff. Honestly, it's like Johnny Depp win, and all the mainstream media with all the bad coverage that they do very little coverage anyway. So um, they're still trying to deny that Johnny is the victim in this case, and they're still trying to he win in all counts. You know, the fact that the jury could have the, the jury was justified to actually give him the 50 million if they really wanted to just be you know push it a little further to get back on Amber for this blatant lie and for portraying real victim pain out there that's not hers, and to waste all these hard-working people time. Here is Amber Heard, a privilege, living a privileged life, and then they try to spin that I guess Amber Heard's somehow supposed to represent for, I guess, black girls all over the world. She don't. She really don't. And I think if you're gonna try to push that over, says she's supposed to represent black girls, she don't. I'm sorry to say, just in case, that's not her. She, that's not her role. She does not. So, when I see stuff, mainstream media try to push stuff like that, I'm just like, buffered, flabbergasted. I'm trying to come up with the words in my head. Like it's just, I'm trying to come up with the words on the fly. It's like, no, just stop. And it's kind of sad because this is what we enable certain individual to take place. Like the whole trial, for anybody that actually watched the trial and watch, Amber Heard didn't take responsibility for anything in the whole trial, and then she tell one lie, then that lie seems to not working. She make up a next lie to cover up that lie, then that lie seems to not working. Then she make another lie to cover up, and she just constantly making up lies, And some people are saying, "Oh, Johnny Depp, yeah, Johnny Depp, yeah, he came out, and some of the stuff he said, I'm not gonna lie." It showed that he was very human, and he was struggling with his drinking, or he was struggling with smoking. He was willing to put himself out there and said, yeah, I'm going to shine the light on me. It's not always going to let me look good, but I'm willing to be honest. There's a lot of real people in real life that go through real struggles. If you're somebody that's fortunate to probably not going through no struggles, just count your blessings, because there is millions and millions and millions of people that go through real struggles with it could be drinking, it could be addiction, it could be mental health. There is so much, millions and millions of people that going through real situation in real life. So for someone to show you that they're vulnerable, like that's a plus. I think if the fact that Amber wouldn't not admit to anything that she did wrong in the case, she was fighting a lose-lose battle, because you could look through her like plastic, because it's obvious I see that you're lying, but I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt to see if you would open up to tell some truth, take some responsibility. Okay, we are all adults here, so show me that you're an adult and you could take some responsibility for some of the stuff that's going on. Some of the points that she's making, a lot of the points that she's making, if she'll take some responsibility, say like, well, maybe I did this, and I was like provoking this person, they lash out because I was like, be honest, like I struggle to be alone by myself. Like, I'm not sure some people out there will understand exactly what she said, because there are people in the world that actually struggle being alone. They always want at least one or two people around them. When they're alone, I don't know if they get anxiety, but it really bothers them. So somebody could to latch onto that and said, okay, I could see that. I could see that she's definitely. I could see why she 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 don't feel like she's in a good place when she's alone. But once again, the evidence is in the pudding. Why Johnny? Once again, Johnny have a family, but most of the time his family come around here or there. Johnny literally moving like all of her family and friends to just live in his house, and that wasn't for Johnny. That was for her, cause she want them around her, cause she don't know. It's hard for her to be alone. I'm not sure if it's because she have anxiety when she's alone, or she struggle more with depression when she's alone. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something going on there that she definitely struggles to be alone, and that's okay. I'm like, some of us go through real life situation, but she wouldn't admit to anything. She was just putting on this princess. It's like she don't want to even admit that she drinks. She don't want to admit that, hey, I take drugs. But if you listen to some of the tapes, you heard her on the tape saying, I take Xanax, I take this, I take that, I take. She's admitting to all these drugs that she take. But in the courtroom, she's trying to pretend like she don't do any drugs. And real people, and even real people that know her, that's watching, they're just looking like, come on, girl, you like, come on, why are you lying? But a lot of these people definitely know she's lying, but some of them are not going to say anything, because some of them probably don't like Johnny for whatever reason, so they know she's lying, but they're not going to come out and say, Amber, well, you was at the party and we was like doing drugs together. So they're going to be like, I don't like Johnny anyway, and I know you're lying, but I'm just going to watch the shit show. I'm not going to come out and I'm not going to go against you or whatever the case is, but it's not like I'm going to come out and make people know, hey, Johnny's right, Amber is lying. Like, I was doing drugs with her a month ago. So it's so funny. Johnny is the real victim here, and it's kind of sad because they trying to, oh, well, how does this affect real victim? This don't affect real victim anyway. Johnny is the real victim here. If by any case, mainstream media should be pushing Johnny Depp case on every channel and said, see, the American system work. If you're a real victim, whether you're a man or woman in the United States, you could get justice, because we are a fair jury and trial. We don't care if you're gay. We don't care if you're homosexual. We don't care if you're bi. We don't care if you're that. If you have truth on your side, the court will give you a fair jury, and we will hear your case. Don't make anybody try to defer you and say, because you're homosexual, because you are a man, because you're bisexual, the court